Hello, Scorpios, and welcome. So, here, if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Justina, and I'm a Western astrologer. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back and thank you for joining me today. So, here in today's video, I'm going to explore the energies of December, the final year of 2022, and I will tell you how the energies of this final month of the year will influence your zodiac sign on a deeper level. Without further ado, let's begin. We've got three planets that are out of bounds this month, and this is your co-ruler Mars, but also Mercury until the 22nd of December, along with Venus until the 24th. So here with Mars, your co-ruler being out of bounds, you may find yourself in situations until the 4th of May when you are going to have to think out of the box, when you are going to come up with some really interesting ideas perhaps you wouldn't even think about in other circumstances. Here, when the planet's out of bounds, we tend to act out of the character. Now, also, Venus and Mercury are out of bounds this month. So, with Mercury being out of bounds, this is about new ways of thinking. This is about also being attracted to different kind of individuals, or perhaps you may attract some unique, original types into your life throughout this time, especially since Mercury rules your 11th house of group activities and large events. So here you may meet these people throughout social situations, and they might turn out to be some really interesting connections for the future. Now, here with Venus being out of bounds, with Venus being also your ruler, the ruler of your seventh house, this is about increased charm, magnetism, and also popularity. Now, here between the 7th and the 8th of the month, here we've got a full moon in the sign of Gemini where Mars is present. This is your 8th house, so a full moon brings a full clarity, a full awareness into your area of joint finances, resources. But this is also about transformation, regeneration. Here, you might be transforming something in your life, very something that could be related to some deeply rooted habits or behavioral patterns that no longer serve any purpose in your life, that perhaps affects your health and overall emotional well-being. So you might be moving away from these negative habits, routines, energies, transforming them into something positive, something more meaningful. So here, change of a routine or a habit or a lifestyle might be the case. Now, you might also have to make an important decision regarding your meaningful relationship, regarding any investments, loans, or mortgage applications, for example. Now, here, the reason for that is because this full moon will align tightly with Mars, your co-ruler. So here with Mars and the full moon, this is about taking action. This is about approaching some important situation with courage. And especially if you experience a lack of motivation or generally if you felt discouraged, this full moon is likely to make you want to push forward, and you might see progress in your life, things moving forward, because of course Mars is your co-ruler, and with this full moon in the house of transformation, the 8th house is the house of Scorpio, and this is your rising sign. So here, this could be a very interesting full moon, and that could definitely bring a transformation of some sort. Here, I will explore the energies of this full moon closer to the date. This is just to give you some heads up. Now, on the 21st of the month, the Jupiter will return into your 6th house where Aries is present. So Jupiter spent some time here already mid 2022, and you have already experienced some of these energies. This is about, well, on one hand, Jupiter in the 6th house can bring lots of fulfilling opportunities concerning your work and employment, and it could bring more responsibilities, more tasks, but at the same time, you will experience a sense of fulfillment. You will enjoy these energies. Now, here you might also work with people from different backgrounds, different cultures. You might travel abroad for work. This could be also the case for some Scorpios. But at the same time here, since the sixth house is connected to Virgo, this is an earthy house. Jupiter here in this house will also promote growth on the physical plane. So here I'm thinking about the growth of this physical body because of perhaps well, you might be attracted to different type of cuisine or foods. Jupiter rules fats, fatty foods or saucy foods. So as a result of that you might also easily gain weight throughout this time. Something to watch out for is overindulgence, and this is oftentimes the case here with Jupiter in the sixth house. Now, here with Jupiter also in the sixth house, so yes, this is about change of lifestyle. This is about also seeking new activities in your life that would help you to broaden your horizons, broaden your wisdom. So this is a really interesting transit, and for those who are unemployed, Jupiter here may also bring employment, especially since we will have an eclipse here, a solar eclipse in Aries in around April, and here for Scorpios from next year, there will be more job opportunities coming up for during the course of 2 years with the eclipses on Aries and Libra axis, and also with Jupiter in Aries in the first 5 months of 2023. All right, so here we go. Now, the next event is new moon in Capricorn at 1 degree of Capricorn on December the 23rd. So here, an early degree indicates, or a new moon indicates something fresh, a new idea, a new opportunity. Here, Capricorn rules your third house, so you might receive some important news through an email or through an letter. You might apply for a course, for like a short course of study, a few like 6 months or a 1 year course to learn new skills, to carry on with some existing skills, or perhaps this could be related to your interest. So this is a good new one for generally for learning, studying, because you will have a very disciplined approach to whatever that you start at this time. Here, Capricorn is the sign of responsibility, self-discipline. With Capricorn, this is about a long-term vision. So you'll get this opportunity here for creating this really new idea that could be regarding a new course of study. This could be also regarding a new business or a new website, or perhaps it could be related to perhaps even writing a book, setting up a new blog, or perhaps planning a trip. You might be traveling as well. This could be also related to a new idea with your cousin, sibling, next of kin, for sure. Right, so here you will have a clash of energies as well, because this new moon will clash with Jupiter in Aries. So here, a cardinal new moon is about taking action. So you will want to take action here, but at the same time, the new moon will square Jupiter in Aries. So there could be this impatient energy, and also Jupiter in Aries is about a short-term goal, a short-term idea. And the Jupiter will be in your sixth house. So on one hand, you will want to create something with a long-term vision, but perhaps something or someone might be rushing you. And so you will have to find a way to kind of balance out these energies. So perhaps it will be a lot happening at your work, and you may find it difficult to start off for this new project to take off, because perhaps your daily responsibilities may increase, or perhaps it could be more going on at work. Now you will have to, for this reason, you have to find a way to overcome this obstacle that comes your way to avoid disappointment. Now, the final event I want to discuss is the Mercury stationing retrograde in the sign of Capricorn, and this is happening on the 29th of January at 24 degrees of Capricorn. So here, this is in your third house. So communication might be a struggle between the 29th of December and the 18th of January, because here the third house rules communication. But at the same time, with the third house activation, this is a good time for reviewing, reassessing any paperwork, any assignments, any documents perhaps, but if you want to sign anything brand new and fresh, you will have to think carefully and see the pros and cons, whether of whether this is a good idea or a decision that you are making, if this is something that you'll be dealing with. At the same time, with Mercury, you might also reconnect with some people from your community, or perhaps even with your cousins, siblings. You might revisit a place that you visited in the past and you really enjoyed it. This will be also the case. You might also return to some old projects related to writing, related to perhaps even something that you did online, some online work. This could be also here the case. Now, for those of you who were not born during Mercury retrograde and are writers or bloggers, you may experience perhaps some creative blockages at times, so you have to be patient with yourself. But other than that, Mercury retrograde can be pretty interesting, especially for those born during Mercury retrograde. I was born during Mercury retrograde, and usually during this time, I'm really drawn to writing and blogging. Right, so here we go. Thank you very much, Scorpios. I wish you a pleasant month, and until the next time, bye for now.